just got the bamboo printer. I'm so excited. So you guys have seen my other printer. I'm gonna really quickly, guys, make sure that my chat is up because last time it was not. So I see it says chat. It says that I'm live. So if you guys pop in, say hello. If not, and I can't see it, guys, I'm not trying to ignore you. I'm just trying to get this printer done. So you can see I cleared off a space on my table over here. I had to move all my filament down. And guys, I'm talking about all my filament. This is crazy. Let me show you guys real quick. I'm going to move the camera just ever so slightly. Look at the filament I have. That is a lot of filament. So the great thing about the bamboo is you can put multiple solid colors inside. Up to 4 is what I bought. And you can extend that multiple times. So what we're going to do is I bought the AMS that holds 4 spools. So I could do prints where they're going to have multiple color. So I could do like, let's just say, hold on just a second. Let me show you guys. I printed this really cute frog on my snap maker. And you can see it's got like these spots. Well, this is a poison dart frog. So poison dart frogs have black spots. Where I could actually print this black. So the eyes would be black. All of these spots would be black. Or any other color that I choose. And you can do that with the bamboo. You cannot do that with the snap maker because with the snap maker you have to pause it. And then you have to do it over top of that. And when you do that, obviously you're going to see the print line from a different filament. If the filament somehow doesn't line up, it's really difficult to get that. And so with snap maker, you're going to have to either do solid or do like a multicolor, which right now currently is what is on there right now. Let me spin this so you guys can see. I am printing a dragon, and the color spool is actually green, gold. Well, it's green, yellow, and red, and it's coming out very iridescent. It's super cool looking. I'm really excited about it. And so this is actually a bigger print than what the bamboo could hold. The bamboo can only hold a 10 by 10 by 10. The snap maker that I have can hold a 12 by 12 by 13, almost 13. So my bigger prints that are going to take longer would be put on this printer, and the ones that are slower, smaller, or multicolor will be put on the bamboo. So I did tons and tons and tons of research on these printers. And I always like to check product reviews from multiple people, multiple different YouTube videos and all that kind of stuff because I want to know what I'm buying. So this is going to get unboxed. I actually brought my husband up here to help me because, guys, I am not so strong. So I'm going to let him help me. And we are going to spin this camera. You guys saw him before. He was the one who was doing all the beading. So let's get this unboxed. So the box is pretty big. You can see how tall it is. My tables are standard size tables. It's about, it looks almost kind of like it's about this size. If it's a little bit bigger, we might have to adjust where we have the actual printer. That just might have to happen. I'm not sure. We might have to wait. If we put it up here and it's too big, we might have to wait to use the bamboo until the snap maker is done. And the snap maker still has 29 hours to go on that print. Yes, prints do take a long time. This little guy, he was 11 hours. But you can see how cool and detailed that print is. So this one is actually already spoken for. This is going to my niece. And the dragon is also going to my other niece. So I can print these, whatever. I have tons of files. So if there's something that you're interested in seeing or you would like me to maybe print and you can see it being printed, just let me know. I have some really cool ones. Just let me hold on just a second. So I made these really cool hermit crabs. And they actually have shells that they go inside. So that's super cool, right? Hello, everyone popping on. Hello, everybody. So we're gonna sit down and we're gonna watch this. Hold on, let me move these so that they're not in the way. And I'm gonna let you guys watch the unboxing. Okay, so obviously you can see, guys, this has been packaged really, really well. It has the air pillows in it. So that's always a good sign when you get something that's packaged really well. I mean, look how much that they use just for the top. because
That was the side.
that's showing you, oh, it's the side all the way around?
All the way around.
So that's showing you that they really care. Guys, I ordered this on Sunday and it got delivered here today. This came from New Jersey. So I'm super, super excited. It's just one more product that we can actually do. And you guys can see, I mean, this is a pretty big unit. It has got a lot. Oh, they even gave me extra filament because, you know, I don't have enough. But this is super, super cool. And I'm really excited because I also found out that you can actually take and create your own logos and all that kind of stuff, which is super cool. Okay, so I'm going to move the box here and try and get it out of the way. So, yeah, I mean, seriously, guys, I'm part of a group. They're called the STL Flicks, and they have tons and tons and tons of files, and you can buy the lifetime. I only bought the year because I wanted to see if it was something that I really, really liked, and that's where this little guy came from, and the hermit crabs. I want to say the dragon came from a different file, but this is the bamboo printer. Let me move this a little bit so you guys can see. It is actually shorter than my bamboo, or I mean my filament bins. So I'm really happy. It's super cool. They said 15 minutes after unboxing, it is ready to go.
Only used for...
If someone's new following you. So it is super, super cool, and I'm really excited. And unfortunately, guys, I'm gonna have to probably buy another one of these because
only used for support for PLA.
Oh, okay. Okay, so these are not
PLL.
These are actually smaller rolls. I can feel them because they're kind of down. So what they are, I mean, you can see, guys, they're not the full roll. But these rolls also are recyclable. They gave me enough to probably do a sample.
Piano music box winding
kit.
Okay,
Hold on, guys. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see inside the filament box, but these ones are smaller rolls. And then I have the really big rolls. So we have a lot of different things that we can make with a lot of these different super cool, that's weird, super cool.
It's a piano box winding kit, so it must be one of the prints. Is to do a little
piano box winding kit. That's interesting. So I think that, well, my snap maker came with a sample file to print. And guys, it was so funny. I printed it tiny instead of printing it big. And it's literally like this big. It's a vase. But I printed it as strong, and so it filled the whole thing in. So you can't even use it. Testing things like this is a lot of fun. I don't know a lot about the bamboo other than I know that it prints really well. I got to see people at Comic-Con who use the bamboo to print massive projects. Yeah, that would be awesome, Iwa. That would be super cool. So, they were printing things, and they were just printing them in pieces and then putting them together. And guys, I saw some really, really cool stuff. I saw a droid, and it was full height. It was super cool. I saw a Bender from Futurama. I saw little dragons. I mean, there was tons and tons of stuff. So, the great thing about the bamboo and the great thing about my snap maker is now I have two printers going at one time. So one printer can be printing really big projects and one printer can be printing smaller projects, which I absolutely love that. So obviously you guys can see it is packaged really, really well. And I love that because when I got my WeCreate, which is, I'm not an affiliate of any of these companies, guys, just so you know. But when I got my WeCreate, it was packaged so tight that there was so much packaging. And at first I'm like, feels like it's a waste. But then I realized why. It's because of all the components inside. This also has a built-in camera. So I can actually pull the camera up on my phone. And if something messes up, I can skip that, which is super, super cool. I cannot do that with my snap maker. So you guys, you can see that there's differences between different 3D printers. My snap maker, the reason that snap maker is super cool is because the snap maker also has a CNC machine. It also has some other heads that you can change with it. That's why it's called the snap maker, because they actually have a part where it can snap into place. So we are unboxed. We've unboxed the bamboo, and now we are going to open up the packaging, and we're going to try and get this. So I'm probably going to have to download, I'm assuming, quite a few, or at least a project of some sort, or download it onto my computer. And so this is going to be super awesome. I'm so excited about it. Yeah, and R2D2 would be really cool. That would be really, really cool. Even if you made them small, they would be super cool.
Bunch of stickers.
Oh, because you know you can't have enough stickers. I don't know. I guess I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. So I bought this one, and thankfully I was able to purchase it with the money I made from Comic-Con, which I'm so grateful to everyone who supported our business during Comic-Con, or who supports my business now anyway. So I bought the part that has the AMS on top, and this actually is the AMS part, and this can actually go all the way up to, I think they said 4. You can add 4 of those.
Jeep.
A little Jeep model. And then if anybody knows me, I love my Jeeps. We are doing good here. I hope everybody there is doing great. Like I said, I'm so excited because I was able to purchase this. I've been wanting this.
Literally gives you the breakdown exactly.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is very user-friendly, guys. It tells you how to take things out, what to put in. The snap maker was a little bit more complicated. We kind of had to text and chat, and their company is in China. So the time difference kept messing us up, where Bamboo is in the same city as the snap maker, but they also have a U.S. Warehouse. So when you buy from here in the U.S. or wherever you're buying from, you can buy from China, however, wherever you're at, they send it to you from whichever warehouse. I still think their support is done in China, so it's going to be kind of the same thing that we've gone with the snap maker, which it is what it is. But there are a lot of YouTube videos on the snap, or on the bamboo, where there isn't hardly any on the snap maker, so that might make it a little bit easier. Plus, I know a bunch of people who have a bamboo, so you could always reach out to them and ask them, how things work. I like to learn things as I go, and I like to watch lots of videos on how to do things. And there is a print that they told me that it would be a good thing to buy, or print for this. There's a spot at the bottom where it catches all of the, what they call the filament poop, because it's the extra parts that the filament leaves, especially when it's changing out the color, and it leaves it here at the bottom. So when you're going to scoop it out, there's a lip that actually is gonna make it so it's harder to get it out. Well, they have a 3D print that goes like this, so you can just scoop it out. It's a lot easier. And if you've ever done 3D printing, nice thing is my snap maker's wide open, so when it leaves that, I can just scoop that up myself. I don't have to scoop it out of a container. This is in an actual enclosure, which is super, super cool. I do have an enclosure for my snap maker, but it's gigantic and it takes up the whole table. And that's more for when you're using it as a CNC machine, or you're using it as a like a different cutter or whatever like that. So thank you guys for lurking too. Thank you guys for all of your support. You guys have been amazing. I can now see the chat. It's kind of popping up on my phone, but it's a lot slower on my phone than it is on my iPad. So we are going to check this all out. So the AMS, did the AMS come with it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's inside. Okay, because it said something about the AMS possibly shipping separate. If that is the case, then it would just print one single filament. And you can buy this cheaper if you don't buy the AMS unit, but they had a special deal, and a lot of times, guys, they put these guys on sale. This was like $100 and some off, and the AMS unit itself is like a couple $100. So just kind of, if you're going to get into 3D printing, I recommend going with a 3D printer that is more user-friendly, and the bamboo seems to be pretty user-friendly. So just kind of think about that when you're thinking about 3D printing. But this has got, obviously you can see it's got like a glass door on it. And like I said, it's got a camera inside. I like to keep all my packaging. I'm really weird about that. I like to keep all my packaging because what happens if I have to send it back, right? So I always keep all my packaging and I put it back in the box. And then I keep the box for about a year, depending on the warranty. It's just something I do, and I store it, so it's not that big a deal. But anything that I can recycle, obviously, I will recycle. So I just kind of keep that in mind. But you guys can see, like, I mean, they have got this thing in here. It is very much, it's very, very put together, really, really, really well. The space that I'm in, sorry guys, is kind of tight right now because obviously we're not used to having both of us in here right close together. But if you need a space to put something, the bamboo is a lot smaller than the snap maker. So my snap maker is pretty wide. I mean, it does a 12 by 12 by almost 12 tall. The bamboo does 10 by 10 by 10. So the most that this is taking up is the case that it's in. You know, it's like inside that. But I love that it says 15 minutes from unboxing to printing. That is super cool. That was not the case with the snap maker, like I said. So there's the AMS unit. You guys can see. It's an automatic movement system. And you guys put, I don't know if you guys can see inside, but there are spots where the 3D filament goes in here. So I'm going to be doing solid colors in here because this will be where I'm going to make like multiple colored prints. Where the snap maker, I'll probably use all my multicolored filament because I don't want to go and do like this one that's like a iridescent color and then a solid blue. That would be weird. But I mean, I guess it could be cool. It just depends on how you want to do it. So it's a pretty good size unit, and you can see it here. That's the heads where the filament would go into. And then we obviously have what is called a hot end, which is what you're going to, the filament's going to come out. So super cool. This is what the hot end looks like. And it extrudes that filament through that, and it melts it, and then prints it. If you've ever watched 3D printing videos, they're pretty cool. I have a bunch that I have to actually load onto YouTube because I printed a bunch of stuff while I was doing Comic-Con. I was actually printing stuff while I was at Comic-Con. And the cool thing is most of it sold. The things that were literally like almost hot off the printer. So I'm going to sit this down. Well, actually, I don't want to put it in the way of the snap maker because the snap maker is moving back and forth. So, like I said, guys, this is the hot end. And you can see it looks very different compared to the hot end on my snap maker. I have an extra head right here, and you guys can see there's the hot end on that one. And the snap maker, that's the head. And then you put the filament in here, and it goes through here, and it goes through. So it is, I mean, I'm kind of used to it now. At first, I was like, this is a pain in the butt, but now I'm so used to it.
It's very simple.
It is very easy to use.
With the instructions. It's showing you where to.
This is actually showing you, like he's saying, it's showing you where to pull the screws out.
Pull the first two here, and then you pull the whole unit out, and then pull the 4 screws out. And this whole unit, you can see where the
little tabs
are.
So it's telling you guys, I mean, how user-friendly is that, right? Super user-friendly, which is super cool. This is the
I'm doing step by step. I don't want to get ahead of
So the heat pad on that is a lot smaller of a pad because it's only a 10 by 10 by 10. Where the snap maker's bigger. I mean, you guys have seen my snap maker. It is a 12 by 12 by 12. The Dragon I have on here right now, I did it, the first time I did it, it was at 100%. I just moved this up to 125%, and it almost takes up the whole thing because I made it so that the tail is curved around, so the tail's not going straight back. I'm going to set these down. Very user-friendly so far. I'm very, very excited, and I can't wait to start printing on this printer. And then you guys, like I said, I'm showing you guys kind of behind the scenes of Riverstone Cottage Gifts. We have a lot of different machines in this room. We have a laser cutter. We have 2 3D printers now. We have a sublimation printer. We have a DTF printer. We have heat presses and all of that kind of stuff, so I can make mugs and cups and tumblers and shirts, and you know, there's so many things. So what I love is that I get to do this and share this with you guys. That's always fun. I get that all the time when I get up and I'm like, ugh, you know, and you feel like you're kind of like popping into place. That happens all the time, Ewa. So these are PLA. PLA is what you can use in the printer, but we also have some TPU, and TPU is kind of, it's almost got like a squishiness to it, so you can print like phone cases, things like that, and they can fold and it won't snap. Obviously this would snap because this is plastic. So that's, you know, and there's other filaments too. Like the one that's on the printer right now is a silk PLA, so which means it's a very thin, very fine PLA. And if you wanted to invest the money, and I'm not doing this because this is insanity, you can buy a machine that grinds it down and turns it back into filament, the extra stuff that you have. Guys, I'm talking this machine that we saw, $5,000 for this machine, and I'm like, I'll recycle. So
small time operation.
And it's for a small time operation that doesn't make any sense to me. Now, if you had like 17 printers, obviously that would make sense. If you're going to be doing printing all the time. So, the AMS is getting ready to go on, guys. I'm so excited. I'm so excited that I get to share this with you guys too, because you guys have been amazing about following and supporting us, and small businesses run off of that support. So I want to thank all of you so much. It does mean the world to me. So as you can see, the back, there's a fan right here. So it's going to allow the heat and the stuff to escape, which is great. That's a great thing. I hate the noise of that. I have a lot of things that that plastic. Okay, don't put that on the hot end. That plastic is on, and it drives me crazy. One of those is my metal signs. But I did buy a dehumidifier for my office because I didn't realize, obviously Kentucky is very humid. I don't know if you guys know anything about Kentucky, but we are very humid here. And the plastic, the PLA does absorb moisture. And when it absorbs moisture, now you guys can see. See, these are where the extruders are. And then you put the filament right here. So it's super cool. That's a super cool unit. But as I was saying, this state is really humid, and the plastic does get moisture. When it gets moisture, it starts to pop and gets bubbles, which obviously you would not want that. And sometimes it won't even adhere. So you have to really watch that. So I bought a dryer. It's called a filament dryer, and you stick it in there and it dries the filament after it's been sitting here. And then I have a dehumidifier to suck up all the water. Well, this unit does that for me, so I don't have to necessarily use the dryer. I can use that for the snap maker, because the snap maker's filament, as you guys can see, let me show you, is out. It's exposed. So you can buy printers that are like this. Bamboo does have one that you can buy, and it is open. It's got like, you can buy this piece that holds the different ones, and it does do multiple colored prints. But you got to think about that too. If you have to invest in a dryer and you have to invest in a dehumidifier, which mine weren't that expensive because the space that it's in, they're sitting right next to it. The dryer, I think, cost me, and you could do 2 rolls of filament in it, I want to say it was like less than $40, and the dehumidifier was less than 30. So, I mean, there is that. But if you live in a very humid place, you will want to make sure that you have those things if you don't have something like this, because it is going to absorb that moisture. And like I said, and I'm at the top of the house. I'm actually, you guys can see, this is our roof line. So the office is in the top of the home. It's above the garage. So all of that moisture is coming in here. You don't think about things like that because you don't really feel it, but that is one of the things that I had to learn. So as you can see, this is hooked into the machine. Super easy, guys. And now he's hooking the cable in to help it realize that, hey, look, this is gonna run your filament.
Holder assembly holes.
Oh, that's for if you don't have
Yeah.
this. So it does have a spool holder assembly hole area, which is what that is holding on the snap maker. That's a spool holder. And you can buy more and you can put them like on here. So just, you know, kind of showing you guys the difference between the two. So it is still pretty good size, and I'm not sure that this is going to be able to sit here.
Remove the screws.
Because of this unit, it might not be able to sit here. We might have to move it. Which, right now, this is sitting on top of the wheat crate. We might have to move the wheat crate to another table and put the bamboo right here. If that's the case, then that's what we'll do. Because I don't really want to move the snap maker necessarily. It's been working perfect where it's at. And my fear is if I move it, it will stop working right. That's just my fear. It's probably irrational, but you know, once you get something working right, you don't really want to move it. But I'm super excited about the multiple prints and multiple things that we can do. So you guys will get to see also behind the scenes on us printing. I have a camera. I have a time-lapse camera that I use on the snap maker to do videos, and those will be uploaded onto YouTube. But the instructions are pretty simple. They are really simple. What is that?
That's the spool holder.
Why do we have to have a spool holder when we already have these?
The instructions
I know,
are
but
telling
it's probably telling you that because this is not... I wouldn't imagine that you would need that. Hold on, guys. I'm going to look at this and see.
If I need to take it off, I don't know.
I mean, it's not like it's going to hurt anything sticking on there. Sorry, guys. I know you have a... This is the behind the scenes. So like I said, you guys, the instructions are really, really easy. And they have like little arrows and stickers on here that let you know how to put it together. I mean, this is very user-friendly. My snap maker, again, was not user-friendly. It took months and months of back and forth and assembly. And this is literally like, pull it out of the box, use it. Which is a good thing. And it's saying like... Yeah, it sticks in.
I got
That's
it
a
upside
weird... Oh, you got it upside down. That's a weird spool holder. It's kind of weird. Doesn't look like it would roll very well, but I guess it would. I mean, but...
down. The smooth edges are down.
Oh, you have it upside down. Okay, that makes more sense. You guys get to see, like I said. Fun behind-the-scenes craziness going on over here. So, we will be doing... We did Comic-Con, and we will be going back next year. I had such a fun time, and I'm so grateful for it. And we will be at Scarefest this year in October. And I do Scarefest every year. This will be my 4th year of doing Scarefest. I thought it was my 5th year, but it's not. It's my 4th year because I have the signs actually hanging up. So that's super exciting and super fun. If you are local to Kentucky, or if you're near Kentucky and you want to come to Scarefest, guys, it's going to be amazing because they've already sold out of all the vendor booths. And they actually sold out the vendor booths before it became public for other vendors to come in. So that's letting you know that there's going to be quite a few. Oh, it says top right on it.
Okay.
It is kind of hard to see it unless you're like looking right at it.
Hot bag. Unlock screen instructions.
And then it's got like this
Remove the two
little
screws.
switch back here. So it's just about as
unlock the hot
easy to use as
Those two.
like turning on the snap maker, it seems. But I know, guys, this is going to be a process. Ooh, see, that was my fear. Is this the ceiling? Is it big enough to sit there without moving it? That was my fear because of the sloped ceiling.
Yeah, it will.
Oh, okay.
It just.
Yay, guys! Yes. Woohoo! We don't have to move more equipment. And I'm telling you guys right now, I moved the wheat crate from the other side of the office. That thing is heavy, and it was empty. So I'm just happy that I don't have to move that again. So you guys can see kind of inside. So this AMS unit is super cool. I'm so excited about it because I want to do some prints. I found some really cute ones that are like little animals, and I could do multiple. And also, I'll be printing D&D stuff because I sell D&D dice, and so that's a super popular thing. A lot of people bought those at Comic-Con, so we have that going. And then right now I have a filament. I don't know if you guys can see the little filament. That was the frog filament over on in the dryer, and it's got 5 hours left on it. So that dryer thing is really cool. It saved me a lot of time, and then I just seal them into a bag. So it saves my filaments. I don't have to worry about it. The reason they're in these little units over here is to keep the dust off of them and the moisture. It helps with that. So that's what you're wondering why I have those. If I buy any more filament, though, guys, I'm going to run out of room. I'm going to tell you that right now. So I need to use up some of this stuff. So you guys will get to see some fun projects. And we are actually moving into Scarefest mode. So you guys will get to see me printing things like pumpkins and things like that. So don't think, well, that's kind of weird when it's not even, fall. But we're going to start doing that. But I am also going to print things like the dragon, things like that people are going to want to buy. Like, I have these castles that are really tall, and you actually throw your dice in them and it rolls the dice through. I'm not going to make a bunch of them because I don't know how well they're going to sell, but a bunch of the stuff is also going to be added to the website, which the website's going to start getting updated. I was going to start updating it this week, but since Comic-Con, it's been a little chaotic, so I'm going to be updating it next week. So there will be lots of 3D prints going on there and stuff like that. So just an FYI. And the candy is coming back in April. I've got to get that. I got to go through and figure out what candies I want, and then I might have you guys vote on what candies we should carry. You guys can have a little input and say into what we do over here. Also, we test our candy before I even sell it. I usually when I buy them, we usually test them and see, oh, this is really good. And obviously our taste buds can be different than yours, of course, but I want to make sure that they don't taste weird or anything like that. Because when I buy them, they're already prepackaged, so I don't even touch them. They have the seal and all that on them. We're looking at, obviously, 3D prints now. We'll be doing laser cutting. There will be craft projects that are going to go on there. DTF. I'm working on using what I have of the DTF, and then I'm going to try and find myself a dedicated DTF printer and a dedicated DTF heater that actually heats the DTF powder. I found one, but I'm just not 100% sure I want to spend that money on it right now. So we're going to use that DTF up. Obviously, it doesn't print white. And then we're going to flush the system. And I'm going to turn that printer back into a photo printer because I also do landscape photography. So then I can print my own landscape photos, which will also be added to the website. So what are you hooking up right now?
The screen for the control screen.
Oh, the control screen, he's hooking that up right now. Kind of just want to walk him through. So this is the P1S, guys, just so you know. It's the Bamboo, and Bamboo is spelled B-A-M-B-U. It's Bamboo Lab. They have a lot of different printers. We actually talked to somebody who had bought the X1C.
Yes.
And I was told basically the X1C, unless you have an engineering degree, you don't need to spend that much money on that printer. I don't have an engineering degree. I have a photography degree and a multimedia degree, so that doesn't make any sense for me. It's for precise prints, is what they were saying. So I'm not an engineer. I don't pretend to be an engineer, but, if you're an engineer, awesome. But it's just not, something I'm going to spend over $1,000 on a printer. That just seems a little whoa to me. I mean, this one wasn't cheap, but it was cheaper than some other units that we had looked at. The EMS unit was what bumped the price up. This itself right now was $650, I think, and then that brought it up to $8 something, and then with tax and shipping, it was over $9. So I got a lot of this for this machine. I got a lot of the add-ons to it, and you can add more or you can take away, and you don't necessarily have to get the Bamboo P1S, you can get a bamboo. I think there's like one that's like a mini and it only does small things, and you can get one that's open, kind of like my snap maker. So there's different variations, and depending on what you need and where you have the space to put that. So just kind of keep that stuff in mind if you're getting into 3D printing. So the control is pretty small compared to like the one on the snap maker. I'll show you guys the one on the snap maker. I mean, it looks like a phone. That's a pretty big control unit. But I will take it.
You need to download the app.
Okay, now I need to download the app. So I'm going to have to walk over here real quick to the computer and download the app.
Bamboo Studios.
Does it tell you in the book what you got to do exactly?
Yep. Right there. I need to pull out the rest of this.
Oh, this one is actually done by phone because it's got a QR code. So
Yeah, you can do it.
that's interesting. Where my other one does not. You do not have a QR code for that. Oh, it's just hook it to Wi-Fi. Give me a second, guys. You guys can watch him real quick. I'm gonna go. Oh, this one cost me for the extra piece. It was $8.30 something, and then because of the AMS unit, and then with tax and shipping and everything like that, it was $9.40, $9.50-ish. So I mean, it's a more expensive one than like the smaller ones, the ones that are open. You don't have to have the one that's enclosed. I just wanted this one because I watched so many videos on it. I watched so many things, and I just liked the way it prints, and I like that I can kind of skip things. So I'm actually going to go over and download this. It says the handy app. So actually, I'm just going to go grab my other phone.
I need that paper.
Oh, okay.
Maybe this.
Okay, so I need to download the app. I keep stepping on something. Oh, some foam from the... So, yeah, I mean, and you can go to Bamboo Lab, like Google it or put it into a search and do Bamboo Lab, and it will show you all the different printers. It'll show you the filaments. It'll show you all of those things that you can actually go in and you can see them. Like I said, I watched multiple videos on YouTube of people comparing them together, comparing them to other printers, even printers that are the same cost or printers that are the same company, and what they recommended. And so, you know, I always, like I said, I always do my research. I'm going to scan this. Oh, hold on. I'm going to downloading the app. Okay, software app download. It's called Bamboo Handy, is what it's called. And it's got like this symbol right there. Sorry, guys. I'm like... And yes, I have two phones. One is for business and one is personal, so I do not need to do that. So there you go. Here's your... Sorry, I have that paper. So it's downloading, it's installing, and I think that's how you hook it to Wi-Fi. But hold on just a second, guys. I can actually tell you in just a second. I'm going to let it do its thing. Exactly what this cost. Obviously, to have it shipped to me. That's what I'm saying. I want to make sure like I'm giving them the exact. Okay, that's weird.
I have a screenshot of it.
Oh, right here. Okay, so it was $8.49, and then with shipping, and it's not telling me that, but with shipping. So hold on, guys. I'm going to show you guys the store. So there's the Bamboo store. You can see. I don't know how well you guys can see that. So this Bamboo printer is the one that's open. See how it's open? It's got the. There's the one that I got. So if you go here and hit 3D printers, it shows you all the different printers. What is it? $937.04 is the cost. That's with shipping, tax, everything. So their shipping says 3 to 10 business days. I got it here within 3 days. So just to let you guys know. So This one is the Bamboo Lab A1. I saw this one actually printing at Comic-Con. Somebody had it there and it was actually printing. This one's the mini, and you can see like all the extra spools that they've had added to it because you can buy those units. Now this is the X1C. I'm trying to get it to focus so it's not blurry. Oh my gosh, the phone is blurry. Anyway, the X1C is over 1,000. It's almost 1,200. And right now, this bamboo is on sale, but that's without the AMS. It shows it with the AMS, but when you click on it, that's what it looks like without the AMS unit. Which you don't have to have the AMS unit, guys. You don't have to have that. That's just for like multiple colored prints. So it's telling me like right here, it says it's $649. And then that's USD, just FYI. And then you can add up to 16 color printed with the AMS. So that means 4 of those can be added to it, right? Yes, 4. And then see, it's showing you down here at the bottom. If you go with this one, then that's the one with the AMS. So just an FYI on that. Let's check and see how our app is doing, and I'm not seeing it downloaded, so let me check my phone here. Oh, there it is. It's loaded. So I'm gonna allow it and do all that thing. So it's different. It tells you like all the models, the contests. So they have contests. Designers and Maker Lab. Oh my goodness, guys, look at these. I don't know if you guys know what like everybody knows what those are, but they're nerds. And I used to love them when I was a kid. Obviously, I don't eat candy anymore, but that is super cool. Like, look at the Mario. That is super awesome. And then you got, like, measuring spoons. And you got all these different things that you can print. It's super cool. Everyone's sharing their prints. Spinners. Customizable products. That's super cool. That's a neat little concept. Oh my goodness. Look at the Dinosaur toilet paper holder. Oh, I get joy over the weirdest things, guys. Like the lightsaber. That's pretty cool. Oh my goodness. I love that. How cool would that be for Scarefest? It's a Grim Reaper and he's melting. It is a candle holder. That's pretty cool. And see, like, things like this. This is showing you guys, like, the 3D, holds the 3D prints. You can actually print these things that helps you use your printer. So that's super cool. Like a vacuum extender and, like, the Bane mask. Things like that. So what I would do is if I was going to do the masks, I would definitely use the TPU because it's flexible. That just makes more sense to me, but I mean, I guess that just depends. Oh my goodness, I have a Futurama Planet Express building. How cute. These are a lot of dragons. I saw a lot of those dragons at Comic-Con, and I love this. It looks like it's knitted. I don't know if you guys can see the texture on that. It looks knitted. That's super cool. But like things like that, it's really neat things to make using the printers. Oh my goodness. They have the hoverboard from Back to the Future. How funny is that? Thanks, Miwa. Or Dorky, which, however you want to look at it, right? That's super cool. So if you were going, like, to do stuff like that, that would be really cool. So it says, like, prepare to print, and you can print it and then send it right to the printer.
Like you've seen in the videos where they
where they bend? Okay, this is bendable. Mine on the Snap Maker, it's not bendable, guys. I mean, it flexes a little bit, but it does not.
ABS, PETG.
Just the different filaments.
Yeah, to wet.
Is that the okay? So that is the. So they also have different ones that you can different mats that you can buy, and you can buy them that actually have texture on them, so that the bottom of your print, instead of being flat like this, it would have a texture to it. Some people are texture people. I'm a little bit one of those kind of people. I don't want my prints to have texture. I think that would be weird. But to each their own. This is really cool. They have a Bamboo Lab box for all of your tools. Like the little armor. Lots of cool things. And of course, obviously you can buy files and things like that to make more products. So let's see what we would want. I think there's a print. It would be this one. This is the free premium model print.
Which one? Oh, yeah. Obviously.
Maker World Explorer and less models with tailored print profiles for your Bamboo Lab printer. So it's just the app. It's just showing you the app for iOS and Android. And then it's how to join their community. Super cool. Lots of, oh my goodness, I love him. The little Zen bunny. It's super cool. So, look at the Darth Vader. See, there's some really cool things. The spool lamp, which is kind of cool. Things like that. So, I mean, you can pretty much print anything on a 3D printer. You can print things that are flexible. You can print things that are, you know, really stiff, depending on what you're printing. I have a print that I really want to do. Oh my goodness, look at Miwa. There's a cute little fox and he looks knitted. Anyway, what I would like to do is I would like to print. I have a STL file, which is the files that's the format that 3D printers print. And he is a stingray and he flexes, so he looks like he's kind of moving. And I would love to print him the colors that I've seen online instead of printing him gray and then painting him. Like an old Nintendo controller. That's a Super Nintendo controller, to be precise. But like you got like Pokemon stuff, and I mean it's a lot of cool things that you can print with the 3D printer.
I guess the rest of the instructions are once you fire it up.
I guess.
Because
Oh my gosh, that's really cool. I like that.
there's-
So,
There's way more.
well, did you get this hooked in?
No.
Oh,
that's
okay,
part-
not yet. Okay.
That's, I guess.
So we got to
that's-
turn it on, plug it in.
Turns on back here.
Turns on back there in the back. Yeah, just like this one, but this one turns on in the front.
And I gotta hook up all the tubes.
Okay, it says before use, please make sure that you have read the user manual carefully. Read it carefully.
And user manual.
Make sure that you
was-
read it. The user manual carefully. Oh my god, the baby dragons.
Is that
So
this?
cute. That's the user manual.
No, that's quick start.
Okay, where's the user manual?
That's what I'm.
Did we not get the user manual? Is it in the bottom? Is it in? Is it? Maybe it's on. Is it? No, that's not. No, that's different.
No.
Those are my add-ins for that. Ah, we lost the user manual. Is it inside the box? Maybe
I
at the
don't
bottom.
think I ever came across it.
Well, how are you supposed to read it if you don't get it? That doesn't make any sense. Maybe you gotta download it. I don't know. Okay, so it says devices. Let me see if. Okay, it's saying like.
Quick start. That.
Okay, it's not inside the box.
Nope. And what I had over here was the safety disclaimer.
They didn't sit it down somewhere. Or...
It's all right here.
I guess I should have watched that YouTube video on how to unbox it. So that piece doesn't go back in, right? Are you sure? Hold on, guys. No, there's no manual in here at all. So, I don't see any manual laying on the ground. I don't see anything like that. That could be a problem. There is one?
No.
Oh, I think you said there is one. Okay, so. Okay, it says the quick user guide. Okay, hold on. We are gonna check this out. We are gonna, first of all, shut this phone for a second. Oh my gosh, guys. We are a hot mess over here. Okay, printer binding, first print. And then it says the Bamboo Studio and how to use the Bamboo Studio. So it's almost like the instruction manual is back here. It's like after this, like so it's saying download the app, register and log in to your Bamboo Lab account, which I'm pretty sure I made an account. Here, let me try and go in here and download it. Oh my goodness, guys, this is crazy. Okay. So we're gonna bind the printer and use
It's obviously not in those two. And it's not in here.
Okay. Putting in my password. Let me see it. Okay, I agree with terms. Let's see. Incorrect password. Of course it's incorrect password, because why wouldn't it be? Okay, got it. Woo, we got that. Okay, keep your account secure. Okay, where is the email? Okay, verification code. I love when they always send these things to you guys, and then you gotta put them in, and there we go. And we got that. So now we gotta select our printer. Our printer is the and we are in here. So now we go to oh my goodness. Hold on, guys. Hold on just a second, guys. Hold on. Gotta let somebody know. They're texting and calling. That's who I was just texting, because heaven forbid. Okay. So, just let them know that we're live. Let me go back in here. Okay, let's go here. Okay, so now it says next. Hit OK. It says before you use, please make sure that you have removed the screw fixed to the hotbed. This just fell off. This just fell off. Did you remove the screw from the hotbed?
White screw from the hot.
It said, before use, please make sure that you have removed the screw fixed to, or fixed the screw fixed the hotbed. I'm assuming that thing, because that was on the hotbed. Oh no, because that's actually not proper English, but okay. Remove the screw, fix the hotbed.
Fixed two.
I'm assuming that's what it is, and you did. Okay.
The 3 screws, yes.
Next. Okay, why is it not letting me? It's not letting me do anything.
Remove the 3 screws.
It's saying that you didn't, apparently, because it won't let me hit next.
Unlock the hotbed.
Okay, there's some bolt or some little things here,
Yeah, I
and
know.
there's one back there.
Yeah,
I don't know.
those are
Did
the
you already
3.
do it?
Yeah.
Okay, so why isn't it letting me hit? Okay, it's not letting me do anything. It's like froze, almost like. I can see lights popping in here, so I'm hoping I didn't hit. Maybe I hit the pause. No. Oh my gosh, guys. Maybe it's not user friendly, or maybe I'm just not supposed to be able to figure things out. Yeah, we might have to shut this off and then restart it. I don't know. I mean, it won't be the first time we have equipment that doesn't want to cooperate. Just saying.
4 years.
Just saying. this never got installed, but it's not letting you move forward. So obviously there's something
It's
that.
not then allowing me to do
Yeah, it's
here.
not letting you do anything there. So you want me to shut this off and then
Yes.
we'll shut it off and restart? Okay. Trying this again. Alright. Wait 3, 2, 1. Okay, hit next. It's not letting me do anything. Did this come off? Maybe? No. Okay, it's not letting me do anything.
Now that's
No, I know it's a pain to put back on. I tried just a minute ago and it was a pain.
because the cable's pushing it out.
Oh, man, I can't.
That's why.
Okay. We might not have the printer printed.
No, because it's completely disconnected at this point.
That's what I thought. I was looking at it, and then when I saw that the way it was written, I was like, that does not look like anybody that I know. So I'm assuming it was a bot. Thank you, Stav. Thank you. Because I was confused a little bit by it. I'm not gonna lie. All right. We are trying. Maybe we might have to watch a video, guys.
working.
Oh, now it's working. See. All right. So
It got disconnected.
what I'm probably gonna end up doing, guys, is I'm probably going to try and get this thing going. I'm gonna try and do it while I'm live here, but we got like a little less than 4 minutes, and we'd be on
Select
here
your
for an
region.
hour. So
North America.
I don't want to keep you guys forever. I mean, I know.
Scan the QR
Okay,
code,
scanning
configure
the.
Wi-Fi.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull up my QR code reader. QR code. QR code reader. Okay. And then we're going to. Say here. And watch a blank screen. That's what we're gonna do. Probably have to turn Wi-Fi on my. I don't know. It is literally doing nothing. Yeah. Okay, now it says download app, but I already have the app, so I already have it. So I've read and accepted all terms and use. Who actually does that, guys? I'm just saying. Okay, so now we're gonna allow. So now it's building the connection between my phone and the unit. Yes, it is.
801
I got it.
is-
It's yep. So it's connecting to network. It says it's looking for nearby networks. My Wi-Fi is sitting over there, so it should connect quickly.
Selected or
I hit here.
no? You gotta hit.
Oh, now it went back. I hate that thing. I'm gonna have to put like a hold on, I'm trying to log in to our Wi-Fi. I'm gonna have to put in I thought I hit the wrong button. Like on a command strip or something. Okay. It's taking forever. Okay. Now it's connecting. It should automatically go, but it seems to not want to. I'm hoping it's not going to go through all this all over again. Oh, calibrating. Okay, now it's telling me to wait. Finally, let's run the self-test routine to check the status of your printer. Start. See how it just keeps falling off there? Okay, printer's name. We're going to change the name of the printer to Bamboo P1S.
There. It wasn't locked into place.
Riverstone Cottage Gifts. Confirm. Okay. It's self-testing. It's actually in there, guys, right now, like vibrating, so that I'm assuming it's leveling it and doing all that kind of stuff. So it's telling me right here on my phone how much percent I have. 0%. So it's adjusting. I don't know if you guys can see very well on the adjusting. It's kind of got it's got a light on inside, so that's always a good thing, right?
Cameras
which is
are
nice.
up.
And the camera is about right here. So you guys, you know, I will be able to see it on my phone, which is super cool. This might take a hot minute, so I'm going to let you guys go. I am going to, I will be live again on Friday. I'll be out of town on Saturday, so I can't go live. But I will be live again on Friday. We will do a print. How about that? And you guys, I hope you guys all have a great night, day, wherever you are. I will talk to you guys soon. We're only at 15%, guys. It's going to take us a hot minute. So I will see you all soon. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. You guys have been amazing. You guys stay amazing, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.